Great. Josh is going to say a little bit as well. Thank you, Josh.
I haven't been coming to this church for very long, and I haven't believed in God for very long either. But I think this is the right step on my path, getting closer to God, to make a commitment to following Jesus and following God, and to turn away from my old life. And I just want to talk about how I sort of came to God in the first place. And it was during my A-levels, and I was studying arguments for the existence of God in philosophy. And sort of at the start of the topic, I sort of made this wager that if I found an argument that I couldn't refute, then I would believe in God. And I did find an argument that I could not refute. And so I kind of just sat there and was like, well, I guess God exists. And then I didn't really know where to go from there. And I guess England's kind of almost culturally Christian. Lots of people go to church, and so I thought the Bible was sort of a good place to go to try and find out what believing in God meant. And so I kind of downloaded the Bible app, and I just randomly scrolled to one of the books, and it was Ecclesiastes. And I read it all the way through, and it sort of hit me quite deep, because it's about how life without God is meaningless, and just kind of there is no meaning to life unless you follow God and believe in God. And so I read it, and it completely changed how I saw the Bible, because up till then I thought it was just a collection of stories of people who lived thousands of years ago. But it meant something for me now, not just then. And then I read the Gospel of John, and that also hit me quite deep. And in that, Jesus claims that he is the way, the truth, and the life. And so I looked for why Jesus claims that. And I found all of the prophecies in the Old Testament. And that sort of confirmed to me that if they had said that Jesus was coming thousands of years before he did, then Jesus is the Son of God. And I think what really speaks to me is also the sacrifice of the apostles and the conversion of Paul, where Paul went from persecuting and killing people who believed in Jesus to believing in Jesus himself. And to have such a transformation in how he saw Jesus, it can only be that Jesus is the Son of God. And for me, believing in Jesus feels like this sort of comfort that's always with me, and this sort of guiding light in how to act and what to do. And I always remember the verse from Philippians 4:13, which is that I can do all this through him who gives me strength.
Great, well done. Thank you very much.